Lights, camera, action. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Uh, I'm not a director of action movies. Uh, I'm making this video as my introductory video so that I can share to you a backgrounder or bird's eye view of what will be uh, the videos that I'll be creating as my YouTube contents. So first, I will introduce myself. I'm Neil Varona. Formerly, I'm a blank employee for 14 years, around 14 years. I started as a bookkeeper until I became a supervisor, officer, and later on a manager. Uh, the last job I have is also as an employed in a company, was a product manager of accounting and banking software. So you might be wonder why I'm making videos this time for YouTube contents. So very simple reason. We are in times of quarantine and lockdown, pandemic, so we have to find ways in order to have purpose in life. So as mentioned in the book of Rick Warren's purpose-driven life. So we have to find ways so that how can we be of purpose of help to others. So basically, uh, the videos that I'll be making will tackle more on livestock raising, backyard livestock raising, so that while staying at home, you will not be bored, you will not be attacked by stress, depression, and anxiety. So those things can be avoided if you're busy. Uh, Another hobby I have is a backyard gardening, both for vegetables and flowers. It's my hobby also to make Bahay Kubo. We call that Bahay Kubo in Tagalog, in English. That is a wooden hut or sometimes made out of bamboo trees. So basically, I will tackle videos in those areas, and once in a while, I think I have to have the video also in cooking as part of the Bahay Kubo, especially that I'm doing this backyard gardening and livestock making for purposes of producing food, for purposes of consumption, and for purposes of survival. So, I will introduce myself also. I'm Neil Varona. My YouTube name will be, or screen name will be Bon Varona. So you can see that YouTube, it's Bon Varona. So I hope you will subscribe, share, like in the future videos. I hope you'll like and subscribe this video so that you can be informed in the future if I have new videos to upload. Thank you so much. God bless. As you can see this part of the video, I have my mattress heads. These are white, large breeds of chicken. At the age of 5 months, the range is from 3 to 5 kilos. And at the age of 8 months, they can already, at this age, they can already lay eggs. And once in a while, it produces jumbo eggs, or that double egg yolk eggs. So, you can see, I free-range these Bantres heads after 2 months of being in cage. So I brothered them for the period of 2 months. Then after 2 months, I free-range them so that they can turn into an organic livestock. So they will they can eat grass around. So I crossbred them with Hubbard, this orange red colored large chicken. These are of two breeds, the Hubbard and the Rhode Island Red. This one is a Hubbard. So I crossbred them with the Van Res, and the result is not good. So it's not compatible. the offsprings have some abnormalities, even the wings are distorted. So that is my experience. I don't know with the other breeders of if they have tried crossbreeding these two breeds of chicken. Chicken, all kinds of chicken, whether native chicken, Hubbard, Vantres, Texas, uh, they will lay eggs at the age of 8 months, even if without roosters. As long as they are full, we feed them well, so they will lay eggs. This part is a turkey checks. So this is a 1 day old turkey checks. I put some, I call this a brooder. We put some high voltage or warm temperature lights so that it will increase the, this one is a jumbo egg from that Vantres. So this is a double egg yolk. Go back to the turkey. This is already a few days old. So I feed them with onion leaves. They are fond of eating onion leaves, and the temperature, it protects them from sickness. It protects their, it increases their body temperature. So it serves also as their antibiotic, natural antibiotic. So I use bird cage so that it will not be snatched by a rat or a cat. So you have to protect them. So this is after 1 week. So as you can see, I free range them in my garden. This part is a ranging area, at the same time a backyard garden. Of course, the roots are being protected because I have my plant guards. I use these busted water containers that I have collected from the garbage collectors, from the suppliers of mineral waters. So my plants there are plants. I have my ampalaya also. So go back to my turkeys. So after 1 week, I put a what we call this, a wood for them to elevate. So I'm feeding my free-range chicken here. These are breeds of bulik dome. So I have my mixed livestock. These are also Texas breeds, bulik dome, but the red check, those are not good for those reject ones, not good for breeding. I'm slaughtering them for viand. I'm selling the roasters so that I can use them to buy feeds. So that is self-liquidating. I'm not into gambling. I'm just raising them for food. I sell those roasters, good roasters, so that I can have a budget for feeds. So you can see my turkey. So in times of need, especially these times of crisis, we have our pandemic, so you'll not be bored at home, you'll not be stress, anxiety, depression is not a problem. You don't have an idle time at home, even during those times of lockdown quarantines. And most importantly, you have food. You have your viand, you have your eggs, you have your chicken meat, you have your vegetables from your backyard gardens. Fresh from your backyard gardens. So it's so healthy. These are newly hatched turkeys. So this is my wooden hut. We call that Bahay Kubo. This part are random photos. It's not really a video. I just included. I just included here. So these are my produce from my free-range hens. So there's no problem with viand. Eggs are good immune boosters. This part of the video, I'm preparing my roof deck garden. So I am a licensed real estate broker. So what I can suggest is for those who have not yet built their house, instead of a roof or a galvanized steel sheets or tiles, you use roof deck, so that you can use that roof deck for your gardens. You build a roof deck instead of galvanized roof sheets. So you can see I'm using busted what we call this, busted water containers as my pots, my garden pots. So you have plants. Of course, it's a combination of vegetable and flower gardens. I have my roses. This is a orange variety rose. So I have also my yellow variety. This red flower, I do not know what's the name of that flower, but it's a beautiful flower. So this is a pink rose. I was not able to maintain these roses last summer because of very hot temperature, and we have a problem of water supply at the roof deck, but we have fixed that already, so I need to revive all of these gardens. So this part is a garden from a roof deck garden. This part is a roof deck garden. So we have green silly for sinigang. There. You can see this is a busted pail that I use as a pot, as a vegetable pot. This is a green silly for sinigang, but there's a lot of ripe fruits already. This is a long purple eggplant, and this is an okra. This part of the video are random photos of my fruits. So we have mango. We just pick the fruits at the roof deck. So here for ripening. So this is only harvest previous years. So I have my apple mango at the half drum of soil. So you can see. So it's a bonsai apple mango with the fruits, ripe fruits. So that is planted in a half drum of soil. So papaya, I have a lot of them. So this is the flower of the apple mango. I transfer it to the ground. So I cover also the fruits of the mangoes for the insects not to penetrate. Bananas, I have a lot of bananas around, both Saba and Tundan. So from time to time I have a harvest of bananas. So these mangoes are organic. I don't spray them with inducers. So I just wait for the season, and I cover them with a sack or a plastic cellophane. This is Indian mango. This is in apple mango mixed with the harvest of mango kalabaw. This is passion fruit. So I have a lot of passion fruits, good for prevention of high blood pressure. So it is rich with potassium. It is rich also with beta-carotene. This is a flower of the banana. We call that puso ng saging. So I just make a salad out of it. I have a dragon fruit at the front gate. So this is the flower of the dragon fruit. I coat them I call them the king of the night because there is a queen of the night, but this is the king of the night because they blossom at the midnight. At midnight. So my dragon fruit are two varieties. The one that is a pink. This is the white variety. I'm looking for a yellow variety which is also white. The part which can be eaten is white also, the yellow variety. There is also a dragon fruit which is like a Fuji apple. But I don't have that variety. I'm looking for that variety. So this is a big. This part, guys, is my old kubo house, or what we call this wooden hut. Or we call it here in the Philippines, Bahay Kubo. So it's made up of, this stairs is a new one. I repaired it. I built this last 2007, so I repaired it because of the infestation of termites. So this is a Kubo house I built last 2007. This is a new one in front of our house, or our main building. I use this right now as my receiving for guests and visitors. So this is the time when I built this alone. I am building this alone. So in the future, I will build a tree house at the top of this Kubo house. There is a mango tree. I will build a tree house on that. I will make a video on that, the detailed video on how I make it. So I was not able to create a video for this, so these are just photos that I have saved. So this is the bench, both sides. Time to relax with my cigar. Time to relax with my pet, with the pet cat of my daughter, my Unica Iha. So this is Shuta. The white one is Yuki. So they have the breeds of cow mani of Thailand, but crossbred with Philippine cats. So with my pipe, relaxing after a hard day's work. So this is a bench, not yet finished. This is an altar, but Yuki is making it as his bed. So on some occasions we have this turbo chicken. So I have also my wooden, my firewood kitchen. We call this a pugon. So I can cook simultaneously or at the same time with huge cauldrons. So there you can see. The fuel is firewood. It has a chimney, an exhaust. So eating time. So this is the not yet finished. The other side of the bench is finished, but the other side is not yet finished. So once in a while, I also do cooking. I think I'll have to make a video also of that. So this is a eating time with my Unica Iha. He is my video technician. He graduated from LaSalle as a graphic design multimedia, Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design Multimedia. This is Christmas time and New Year. I think New Year or Christmas. So we have a turbo turkey. I made a turbo of a cooked turkey in a turbo boiler. So I have a visitor, a schoolmate of mine during high school. So a turbo of chicken. This is a mushroom. the natural mushroom, not the cultured ones. So this is a mushroom. This is a turkey tail, tiny turkey tail from the woods. Those tiny ones. So I have my vegetable. This part of the video, guys, as you can see, is my new Bahay Kubo, which I built last year. So there you can see my Unica Iha. She was helping me applying plastic varnish. So it's a maple plastic varnish. So right now it's finished. I use them for dining, for receiving guests. I use them also. I use it also for as a working area.